I should probably clear my throat before I actually go live. Hang on. Jesus. Hmm. There's the brewery I need to go check out. Happy Monday, first Monday of August. I am headed to work yet again. Uh, hope everybody's weekend went well. Still trying to figure out what and how I'm going to name this. I still like the weekend wrap up because it's basically just going to be me talking about my weekend and whatever the hell is happening on the road, whatever comments you have. Yeah, what's up, Wade? What's up, Bethlehem? I don't know what that. I don't know what that last word means. I'm not sure I want to. Interesting. You guys know in the comment section too, whether live or later you're listening to the replay. Let me know how you guys' weekend went. What you end up doing. Was it worth going out if you did? That kind of stuff. Me and mine went okay. And I don't know. I don't know how long this stream is going to be, but just trying out different things. Apparently today is a busy day. John Crump was live, earlier. He had kind of a free for all, but I didn't. I don't know. I enjoyed it because I was kind of wiped out. Ended up waking up early, and if I wake up early, then I want to take a nap like immediately afterwards, or at least a couple hours after. By the time I was like, up and kind of ready to go, he was wrapping up, which is fine. I did appear on his show before, so I mean that was nice. He asked me to come on. Definitely appreciate the guy and what he does. It's pretty funny too. Scenes the Blues is on earlier about 30 minutes ago. He was talking about changes, and I'll be talking about changes, whether it comes to here or website, which I still haven't had a chance to get to. Sorry, Cappy. I know you like to download that kind of stuff up, but you know what? Hey, I mean, you yourself talked about ripping. Cappy, if you're listening, you talked about ripping the the MP3s off the YouTube videos. I mean, it definitely was easier. It's definitely easier on your memory card. The way I was doing it, because it was a lot less memory, a lot less megabytes. The way I was recording it, recording things before. I mean, but this still isn't too bad. What is it, still like a megabyte a minute or something like that? So yeah, you can still download and listen to whatever the hell I'm doing on here. By the way, you guys have any feedback, on any topics or anything I do on here you like, dislike, want to hear more of, don't want to hear again, always feel free to send me a comment or comment here, wherever. I don't even shoot me an email at thegoddamnbacon.com. Did that not only to have a private email, which I ended up having trouble with. I think all of my Gmail accounts. Yeah, got my own private, safe for the most part, email hosting service. Kind of, in part, and kind of tied to it. Same reason I have, the website. Hey, something gets struck down here. I think that happened earlier this week. That was one of the emails I was finally able to get to last night. So hey, your stream got republished. Like, what fucking stream got struck down? I think it was something to say that it was a copyright violation. It was like nothing else is playing in the background. Like, for fuck's sakes, guys. This weekend wasn't too bad. Definitely was a little bit better than last weekend. Thursdays, we talked about that. What was it? The last show, the last closing hour, which that might be getting either moved over or going. That might be going away just because. We'll talk about this in a little bit. Not that many people watching. And B, hell, I mean, do it as a Saturday night, so it's kind of understandable people, aren't watching, aren't tuning in or whatever. Probably the same reasons I kind of want to, not that I don't want to do it, but it cuts into my bar time. Just saying. Give me a second. Yep. Okay, I'm back. So we did talk about Thursdays. If you didn't catch that, I'm trying that theory out here, and that's what the last episode was about. Maybe it's just the area that I'm in. Those are definitely hit or miss. Now, there was Thursday I did end up, I did go to one of the places open. Apparently, it was open, later than, the bartender there was intending. No, it was actually a decent crowd there. Didn't end the way I would have liked it to, but hey, these things happen. The last couple of nights, not as much. Apparently, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode. There's a kickball league that comes in on Thursdays after games, and so that particular bar, they stay open as long as they're there. They were there when I showed up, this past Thursday, and some decent looking girls there too. I think the only reason I ended up catching them was because I ended up leaving work. Early by I think a half hour or so, of which I might end usually pretty decent at work day, and nobody really goes out on Mondays, especially in my area. Same with Wednesdays. I'll be giving that more of a go. And I got a little bit of a rundown, so I'm glad I took off early. I got a bit of a rundown from the bartender who was working that bar. As far as kind of there's a street that's close by. Well, by close by, I mean it's not in walking distance like this place is. It's about, I want to say 3, 4, 5, 6 miles or something like that. And definitely will want to Uber there and back. It's called 6th Avenue. It's in downtown proper. Go ahead and roll these up a little bit at least. I said it's not so hot out. But yeah, that's supposed to be the place where there actually is a fairly decent seat. This place that I live next to is a fairly decent seat, but definitely want to check that out. I want to see if by a Thursday theory holds up there. And from what the guys say, Only can't be a rough area. So I hear. I mean, I haven't visited there, on any of these nights. But that's what he was saying. Is like, okay, shit might go down. It's more likely to go down there rather. Maybe within the next next couple weeks, 3 weeks, maybe 4. Definitely before the kids have to go back to kid jail. Sorry, I meant studying in Brave education facilities. So, Friday night went pretty well. I did end up going to work, and I was hoping that I'd have Jack Napier's chat, Red Evening with Jack and Rob Says. Rob Says .net, by the way. I'll go check him out. And fucker had the audacity to have a birthday on that Friday, so he moved his stream over to Saturday. I was like, okay, well, shit. I can't remember who I was listening to. It was somebody that was on though. Damn it, I don't remember who. But I made it home. I made it home early. That's always a Friday, Saturdays, early nights for me. And actually, as of as of last Saturday, until further notice, I'm actually taking those days off. Get to that in a little bit. Yeah, I did the Instagram thing, and I didn't think I was going to be on there very long. But quite a few people actually tuned in for that. I mean, that was pretty nice. It was nice to to see that go down, see that happen. You know, and not only that, one of Terrence Pop's mods, who's been on the Instagram stream before, his Instagram handle is Jimmy Bones 90. Bones spelled with a Z. Jimmy Bones 90. And I don't know if he's listening, but I ended up missing. I think he said he was going to do his own Instagram live, like he had topics and all that stuff. We talked on there for quite a bit. Solid guy. Apparently, he's gonna be doing his own thing, so I'll try to check it out when I can. You guys go check it out too. I always like supporting people, especially when they support people when they try to start new things. So afterwards, I end up wrapping that up. Finish pre-gaming, head to the bar scene, hang out there for a minute. Visited a couple of them, but I don't know what it was this Friday. It was just underpopulated across the board. I don't know. It was a nice night out. Like that was one of those nights where, okay, it was nice being outside, but what I ended up doing was like I ended up talking to the guys on a Discord chat. That's something I've been doing quite a bit lately. We can get to that later. That's something I could have been indoors. But afterwards, it's always like the after bar hours crowd, which is usually hit or miss. There were a few girls that actually ended up showing up there. That was interesting. So I'm kind of glad I stayed outside. And I actually got to talking to one of them, and we're getting ready to leave. I'm getting ready to head out, go home. Hey, let's talk later. You got a number, and She said, no, I don't have a number, but I have Snapchat. I'm like, oh, fucking Kate. For one thing, yes, I do have Snapchat. Yeah, that was part and parcel to the whole dating app research thing. And in case you don't know, this is why I named the stream what it is. Generally speaking, and I'm talking, at least 95% of all cases. If a girl wants to switch over to something else, you know, what you originally found her on, and it's not her direct phone number, she's either not in the same state / country, or she's trying to sell you something. Whether it's yourself, whether it's whatever. Usually, what the hell is it? It's the damn Steam card thing, Steam or Google Play, that kind of thing. No, even some of the ones, like, and this is what I've been doing lately. It's like, I'm not gonna waste my fucking time, just trying to chat you up for, like 4, 5, 6 days a week, especially if it's like, one answer, 1-word answers, 2-word answers. It's like, I just fucking press for the damn numbers. Like, okay, if I'm not getting that, then I'm out. Move on to the next one. Hell, there's what the fuck was wrong? Definitely got this vibe right off the bat, or at least a little bit into it. But of course, hey, like, what the hell? Oh, I was visiting a Walmart. I know this is technically a weekend thing, but what the hell? I'm throwing Thursdays in there. Fuck it, why not? I'm at the Walmart because I was looking for something specific. What didn't find it there. I don't know if Walmart carries it anymore, but she starts out because and I told her, hey, we meet there, because she happens to live in that city. Hey, let's meet at the Walmart. Okay. So I'm texting back and forth with her while I'm walking through the Walmart. Another reason I'm going there is I'm like testing out to see, how their mask vax policy is. Of which, nobody cares. Like, all the Walmarts, they seem to have installed at least this one. I'll be exploring some of the other ones that are in the area. They still kind of have these lines that, like, these, like, the electronic ones or whatever, is like, there's like, this is entrance only, exit only, that kind of stuff. I think these, like, they were just tied back or whatever. Guess they're more trouble. Anyway, she's him and humming about, like, okay, like, is she gonna have enough money? I was like, okay, well, I already did all the heavy lifting to get to your damn city. I.e., driving there. How can you not figure out that last part? Of course, Betty drops. She wants a $25 Google Play card, which I think I'm actually going to ask for a question because I didn't just hard offer or anything. I just said, hey, I gotta go. And the other bonus is that I was like, actually, here's a Popeyes in that same little shopping center, and I've been wanting to try their chicken sandwich, but well after everybody stopped shooting each other for them. Crazy thing about that is, like, I ordered that and I ordered a few other things, mostly meat. Actually, pretty much all meat, unless you count the breading. Probably fired in bad oil for you, but you know what? Hey, I do it in the name of science. Now, I'm trying to figure out why the hell it's taking so long. Because, like, I didn't place that crazy an order. I ended up getting this giant fucking bag. I was like, that's a little bit larger than I was expecting. Like, okay, whatever. kind of explored it while I'm driving. I'm listening to Nick Goggins' stream. I think it was on Bull Rush's channel. The Let 'Em Burn. Yeah, the Let 'Em Burn show. I ended up looking. I was like, okay, they didn't give me the sauces that I was asked for, which is fine. But they gave me, instead of one of each sandwich, they had the regular sandwich and the spicy one. But they gave me two of each. It's like, cool, I got free sandwiches. I don't know. Maybe they were filling extra chips or something. Hey, I actually waited perfect fucking time. It's something I'm getting real good at. Perfect time with the women I end up dating. Perfect timing in my industry. Hell, perfect timing in my goddamn fast food exploits, dude. Now, how about that? Well, yeah, both Friday and Saturday, I had like a sandwich to eat, like while I was pre-gaming, both my shows and at the bar scene afterwards. It was pretty damn cool. Um, yeah, I still have this chick's number. It actually is it's a local number, so maybe she actually is. I doubt it. Maybe I'll do my homework on that. Okay, the plausible deniability says maybe you could use Uber or Lyft. Why it's a specific amount she needs, I don't know. I'll take a look at that. Yeah, I might experiment with her a little bit. I do remember hearing on one of Discord channels, like one of the host, the host, the host show for the Discord. They would say, like he was getting kind of the same thing, like I need you to send me this, usually the thing is like, oh, so, the kids can be distracted while we have, smexy fun times. In other cases, like, oh, I don't have the money for a ride. Whatever. He actually, took part. I was like, okay, like, well, if you really want me to sit in this, then, why don't you send me this, and this, and that, and that includes, like, a video of, let's just say, nude parts and, her spreading and playing with it. So, I might play with this one a bit. I do remember Friday night there was the one, I think it was on Google Hangouts. That was the other thing I was doing there Friday. I was dealing with that. This girl apparently she couldn't pay her bills as far as keeping her damn phone on. Another one I hard pressed for a number. She's talking like, I don't even think that. Yeah, this is definitely a bad. I was like, I don't know if they're even aware. Like they just fucking drop it. I was like, hey, don't forget the cards. And this was, it was even like $20, $25. In case of the one chick that I was like I took my time and drove to the Walmart and she said she wanted. Apparently, she only had an hour or whatever. This one, however, was like you want $200 Steam cards? Like, are you fucking for real? Yeah, speaking of, I ended up sending that to the Discord chat that I was in. What's up, Jerry? Yeah. So Saturday, rolls around. And like I said before, that was the day I decided to take off as far as work goes. I'm you know, that was nice. It was quiet. It was something a little bit different. Um, Well, figure my time was actually spent better. Like I don't have to commute in and out of Seattle. A lot more people out on the road again, so that makes my work days a little bit more annoying. No, again, that's usually an early day for me, anyways. That's the day that darkens upstream. By the way, I plug him all the time. I'll plug him again. DLD After Dark streams every Tuesday, Thursday. Saturday is one of those days. You know, I and that's under the table. Um, or what the hell you call it, alehouse stuff. There's other things that I want to explore. That basically, if I go into work, even if I leave early, by the time I get back, they're closed. Maybe I want to visit other bars they're not on that little strip that I normally go to, but they are within walking distance. I'd rather spend my time going to do that. So after for the former, I went to go work there. Let's face it, I got cash so I can, that basically gets converted into beer money, get converted into to laundry quarters. I had a better Saturday night there too. Actually, I think I walked up to it was the first bar, and there was a couple of girls outside. One you could tell she was in her 50s and definitely had a bit of weight she could lose. The other one, you can tell she was definitely a little bit in the older category, but definitely she kept herself in reasonable shape. That's for sure. That's a little, funny, as I was walking over, I was actually talking to. I had popped on the Discord chat a little bit after I wrapped that Saturday show, which again, like I said, it didn't last all that long because I did have a few people tune in, and if you guys want to go listen back to that, and we can talk about that in a second, like, and the subject was Thursdays, and what there's like, hey, like Thursday, like if that's a night where you want to actually, where you have a chance to, like maybe take a girl home that night, or getting a number of somebody that might end up being a potential girl you go home with that, another night. Thursdays were the good to go, and then basically I just kind of gave my experiences with the old bar scene I was in. Like I said, not exactly having that much luck with the gnome in that just isn't really populated. Again, that might change. Maybe I need to change venues. That did not seem to be, really go over well though. And as I said before, like I don't know, maybe it just sounded like I was just like bragging about, like a more or less private life. The reason I get into those kind of stories, like, so you guys kind of have a constantly, like, it makes no sense to try to follow theory, without giving context behind it. I had quite a bit of success with that. And the funny thing is, I actually thought about this yesterday. We'll get into. I think even Hot Russian X, the night that I met her, I think if I'm correct, I ended up looking. I ended up doing my research. I went back to the old website. What's up, JP? I went back to the old website and I looked all the way back down to the date that we actually met back up. And, I mean, that basically kicked off you know, what basically turned into a 6-year ride. That was a fucking Thursday too. So it might not even apply to bars. This just might be in general. So shit. I'm gonna be taking a lot of extra Thursdays you know, off early, if not off completely. I don't know about that. I actually make pretty decent money on Thursdays, so I'm not dying. No, thanks. Yeah. I talked about Red of Red Sings the Blues earlier. You guys go check out his channel. He's not doing as many live streams anymore, but he's doing a lot of uploads. Apparently, that's working out for him. So good on him. I did like his last show. I mean, he was pretty spot on about what he was talking about, like changes, you know, being willing to evolve and adapt and all that stuff. So yeah, y'all go check him out. Red Sings the Blues. Um, yeah, that was a fucking Thursday. Bowl of Chaos. That whole fucking ride. Earn a Thursday though. That certainly wasn't planned. You know, and all the other ones. You know, Lesbian Slump Buster, Big Blue Blonde, or well, 22-year-old girl, or almost 22-year-old girl. Yeah, all those Thursdays. That was the reason I was bringing those up. Apparently, people think, you know, I'm just like bragging, like I'm, you know, okay, like it's a big girl. No, guys, just give you the damn context. Hey, you know, that's something you don't like or like don't like here, you know. In part, if I have to bring it up anyways, I was like, sorry. You don't like it, just let me know. Let me know in this comment section, that show's comment section, whatever. That's fine. Anyways, I wrapped that up. Started listening to the Discord and, you know, went to the bar and there was these two girls I was talking to. And they wondered who the hell I was talking to because, you know, like, for the most part, I just use the headset, like the headset that I'm using now. You know, I kind of explained to her, hey, you know, I'm talking to the guys at Discord right now. And this is another tell. I don't know if she even realizes, like, she thought I was talking about Discord as in the definition of the word. Like, I don't know if you do this. You just aged yourself, which is fine. I don't mind dating uppers. I mean, again, you know, fuck, the lesbian, she's definitely like, if I had to guesstimate, you know, she's about 55 or something at the time. You know, but, you know, hey, as Bull Rush would say, you know, hey, it's you know, it's the D test. You know, it's yes or no. Like, does she get you out? Yes and okay. Or, you know, I wouldn't mind it. She was pretty fun to talk to. I ended up, you know, like tried to stay in Discord, but you know, kind of rude to try to talk to somebody in real life and then on the Discord at the same time, or you know, on the phone, you know, or anything else for that matter. So I ended up getting out of the chat, which I guess that's a good sign, you know. No, the reason you go out to, you know, like the local water holes or whatever is, you know, obviously you could drink at home, but you get out to go talk to people, you know, if you're, you know, and usually generally, you know, you go out to talk to the opposite sex for the reason you would talk to the opposite sex. She actually seemed pretty nice. So was the other girl. I mean, I think she ended up the one that was actually kind of marked. Like she ended up going back to get another beer. And just again, I just chatted with you know, with the other one that was there. I don't need to be attracted to you. You know, much to have a conversation with. You know, well, it's okay just to talk to people. Hang out there for a minute. You know, I decided to go and you know, look around at so many other places, see what's you know. I think they went to a place that was across the street that I don't know. There never seems to really be too many people there, and then not that I've had much experience with it because, you know, again, you know, at the time They weren't open during the hours that I would be there. Yeah, let's just say I wasn't happy with some of the posts they were making. Uh, this is pre things ending. You know, I was okay. I'm gonna go over here. You're gonna go over there. Maybe I'll make it over there. Long story short, never made it over there. Ended up finding a couple people I'm sort of familiar with, and just hung out and talked to them. And that ended up going till basically till closing time. Ended up talking to there's this one bartender nurse, and she's a little bit she's definitely mid-aged. It looks like yeah, definitely a hired gun. Yeah, what's up, Sarge? Oh yeah. By the way, Sarge has a pretty good channel too, and he does what he calls the pre-gaming show on Fridays, of which I understand what he means. So me and him have a different idea of what pre-gaming is. Just saying. But it's a pretty good show. He goes for about 30 or 45 minutes. I think he starts at what? Uh, what would his time be? It would be what 7:45 his time. He does his streams on Fridays. He does uploads every once in a while too. So y'all go check him out. Prepper with Sarge. He's a pretty fun guy. I wouldn't mind having a beer with him. Oh, there you go. There you go. Eastern Standard Time. That'd be 4:45 West Coast time. Yeah. He does those every Friday. Yeah. I end up hanging out again. Closing hours. Closing hour comes and goes. Yeah, the crowd seems okay, so I hang out for a bit. Uh, I don't have too much going on at the house. I did remember to eat beforehand, so it's not like I gotta run to make dinner or anything. So I'm hanging out there, and hey, lo and behold, these two girls come by again. All right, cool. Oh, I fucking forgot a key part of this. Oh, this happened at the other place I was. I ended up talking to what was it? There was another girl there. I think this was like right at closing time, or is that right at or immediately after closing time? Ended up talking to this blonde chick, and again, good rapport. Hey, you want to talk later? John Numbers like, like I don't do that, but I have Instagram. Okay, this shit again. Okay, fine. I find her Instagram. She ends up finding mine. And I haven't been back on Instagram ever since that night. So she may have messaged me for all I know. Hell yeah, man. Hey, first round's on me. Okay. It's like that's the kind of thing that's like I'm if I'm doing it, if this was on a dating app, like again, not worth your time. Like I only do it for science, so to speak. Real life, I'm like, okay, I kind of want to see how this plays out. Okay, I'm hanging out, and then these two girls, like the couple of girls I was talking to when I first walked up at the first part, like they show up again. We end up getting to talk again. I kind of noticed, like she actually is basically we're sitting on this kind of bench, and I think they're waiting for a Lyft ride to go home. Not that far away, but again, not within walking distance if you could help it. We're talking like I'm making note of basically making note of her hair. Like she has some highlights, and I'm noticing like like she's got a little bit of salt and pepper going, and so like basically I'm talking to her like while playing with her hair at the same time. Um, a good sign in case you were wondering. So I was like, their lift actually gets there a little bit sooner than I was expecting. So he pulls up across the street, you know, basically the same thing. Like, you're pretty cool to talk to. Like, what's your number? Let's talk again. At a different time. Same fucking thing. It's like, no, like, you know, like I only have I have Instagram twice in the same fucking night. Weirdest thing ever. I'll leave my will like this. Not only do I need my handbrake readjusted or adjusted or something because I'm not getting enough oil. I think it's only locking up oil, but pretty sure I'm gonna need my brakes changed soon. Yeah. All right, I learned after the first fucking tip I'm never working on drum brakes ever again. At some point, I'll get the brakes upgraded. Apparently, there's a set off of what is it, the NX 2000, which is sort of a sister car to what I have now. Apparently, those brakes they're a direct bolt-on upgrade. I'll look into that when I can. But okay, I basically end up having to find her Instagram. I don't even know if she must be back. But yeah, I don't know. Is that a fucking thing now? Really? It's like, well, okay. I see this on fucking dating apps. As I've said, it's really not worth. Like basically, if they're transitioning you to like whatever app after another, probably a fucking scam. Probably not worth your time. I'd say at least 95%. Okay, real life, I kind of want to see how this shakes out. So, yeah, that happened last night. Yeah, one's on Snapchat. I actually have talked to her. We sent a couple messages back and forth with each other. One on Snapchat, the other two on Instagram. It's the weirdest fucking thing, man. But hey, whatever. Hey, maybe by this time next Saturday, and we'll see about this Saturday. Yeah, that might get moved to a different date. What's up, Christian? I haven't seen you in a minute. I think you have your own channel too, don't you? Put it in the chat if you do. Yeah, maybe by this time Saturday or next Saturday, not only I'll figure out whether I'll continue to do live streams on Saturday night because that's really prime fucking time. Again, I started that because same reason it's called the closed hour. I was like, nowhere really to go, not just for me but for a lot of people. So we'll see. We'll make a decision within the next week or so. Maybe I'll have a report for you as far as that goes. Yeah, but I'm kind of wondering if that's just going to be be a thing now. It's like, okay, is everybody so uncomfortable? Like, you're okay, talk whatever, but like, you're not really that fucking private. And you know what? It's like, most of us I really don't look up, just because I really don't like it, unless I have a reason. But even the ones that are like suspect, or I know, like, I know it's like a Snapchat or they have an OnlyFans or something. Like, look up and it's like, like their burner phones, anyways, or their burner numbers. You know what? Say what you want about Seattle. They do have some nice looking ladies walking around. Yeah, I don't know if that's a new thing. I mean, obviously I haven't been able to go out for the last year and a half, 2 years now, whatever the hell it's been. So maybe that's just fucking changed. Is this a Rona change? And this was a pretty big age. Like, the last girl, like, I have to say, like, her, like, late 30s, yet at best. I would have to guess early to mid 40s, so based on the little bit of salt that she had and the pepper as far as their hair goes. You know, one of them had to be in the 30s, another one I think maybe late 20s or so. It's like that's fucking odd. So I don't know if that's a thing. What in fuck's name is going on back there? Okay. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Sunday went okay. I guess that'd be the last day. You're gonna hear more about Bowl of Chaos. Uh, if you guys want, I mean, the last Saturday night show didn't seem to go over very well, at least live. I haven't looked at what the numbers were, and hell, I almost never look at the damn numbers. I just do the damn shows. Um, yeah, if you guys want more stories about her, or, and trust, there's a lot of goddamn stories that we have. Hell, maybe we'll talk about the Bourbon and Bacon Fest we ended up going on, because there was that. There was the get together. I think I was at the Forum in downtown Tacoma. What kind of fiasco that was? Yeah, definitely. There's definitely a lot of stories between me and her. I mean, it only lasted what? Met in August of 2018, I think, or July of 2018. No, it was June. It was mid June, I think. Yeah, from June to August, yeah, June 2018 to August, mid August of 2019, I think. It was last time I saw her. Um, shit, that was 13, 14 months or so. But it was a hell of a fucking 13, 14 months, I tell you. Huh? If you guys want to hear more of the stories, let me tell me yes or no. That's fine with me. Um, Sunday I took it pretty easy. Um, you know, I called my dad down in the what was it, Palmdale, Lancaster area. I hadn't talked to him in a while. Had trouble connecting a couple times. I had to call. I had to call him like 3 or 4 times to get it. Um, I managed to get him on the third time. I had just dropped off my rent check, which I do every first of the month. I just go ahead and drop that damn rent check off. I talked to him while I was on my way to the folks up here, because I haven't seen them within the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I wanted to just go over there and hang out. Couple psycho girlfriends. It was a long time ago. Okay, it's probably a good thing it was a long time ago. I've never really had psycho girlfriends. Usually the ones ended up being, psycho in a way that I don't want to deal with. Um, Usually they tend to weed themselves out. And the way that I have my profile set up, let's just say I have some spicy text exchanges on there. I think those were between me and Bola Chaos. Yeah, probably not the best thing to have on there, but it's like, hey, it really reads out the ones I don't want to deal with. Just saying. Hey, you know what? Maybe I could be a topic on your channel. Um, you know what? Hey, so you want to prep for whether it's without rule of law or natural disaster or something like that. You want to prep, but your significant other is a little bit nutty. Like, how do you navigate that? I don't know if it's a good idea to have have somebody who's batty in the head, whether it's like a volcano erupting or rounds are being fired. Hey, I don't know if anybody ever thinks about that kind of thing. Whether you're your partner, your wife, or your husband, or your SO, or whatever you call them, like, are they on board with whatever you're doing? Have a good night, Emery. Um, yeah, just throwing that out there. I said you bring it up. Uh, yeah, went on and hung out with them. They sit up their little patio area. Um, I don't know if that means he thinks it's a good idea or not. Um, backyard looks nice. They've got a lot of stuff, growing. Cucumbers, onions, peppers, that kind of stuff. Um, and they're actually planning a road trip, so I might go see them again later this week before they take off, since it's going to be a while. All right, see you later, Christian. No, I'm going to wrap this up in a few. I'll save the rest of the Sunday story for later. We have a couple things happen, but that's going to take a little bit of getting into. Yeah, I mean that was my weekend. I don't know. Anybody in the comment section, let me know if that's the thing that you've been noticing. It's like, okay, things are going good with whoever you're talking to. No, maybe most of you guys are. Maybe you guys are mostly partnered up or married or whatever. So I guess this wouldn't necessarily apply to you. And if it does, don't rat yourself out. Oh, nice legs on that one. And she's got a pizza. Yeah, well, let me know in the comments. Like, are you noticing, like, okay, or is that a new thing? Because I don't know. Okay, like, instead of actually getting somebody's number, like, maybe that's just a natural evolution. So, like, okay, let's just do everything online. Let's go on Instagram. Let's go on Snapchat. Let's go on TikTok or Facebook or whatever it is. Maybe it does think it's a good idea. I don't know. I really don't know. But man, I'll play that game for a couple weeks and see if that actually leads to, or if it does. I'll let you know if there is a mission accomplished there or not. Well, we'll see. All right. I doubt it's busy, but I'm gonna go see if I'm gonna sign on to work because I'm in Seattle now. I'm gonna see. I think somebody is supposed to go live at 5:30 today, so I'm gonna go look for that. Hi from Online Identity. Oh, I do for the most part. I don't have Facebook, and one of the reasons, is aside from the fact that I don't want Facebook. They don't want me either. I can't make an account there. I probably could if I really wanted to, but I don't want to. It's not really worth my time. Hell, this actually might make a good thumbnail because yeah, I don't know if that's I don't know if that's the thing. Maybe it is. You might be right. Yeah. And my whole thing is if you're okay with talking to somebody, in person, you obviously feel comfortable, like staying in their proximity, or I don't know, like guys playing with your fucking hair. Oh, these chicks that they have to have maybe they don't want them looked up or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, maybe that is the new thing. Who knows? But if I get the reports back, like positive or negative, no, I'll let you know. Let me know. If any of you guys are the field are saying that. Yeah, those would be nice for legs if they weren't all tatted up. One of those might be a bruise, actually. I'm not sure. Oh. But yeah, I'll keep you updated. I don't know if I'll do anything later this week. I will do. A show this Saturday. I'll go at least a couple more times before I decide whether I want to wrap that up or not. Wrapping up a thing I've been not been known for quite a while now. All right. Hope everybody's weekends went well. Hope your week is going to go okay. Until next time, uh, you know, stay ready, keep it tactical. Above all else, chaos, my friends.